Ever wondered why you or those around you act the way they do when they are jealous? When you get jealous, do you blow up? Do you go quiet? Or do you act like you don't care, while secretly scrolling their socials at 2 a.m.? Jealousy is universal, but sometimes how it shows up depends entirely on your zodiac sign. And when you look at jealousy in the zodiac signs through the lens of the Insights Discovery 4-color energy system, it all makes sense. Today, we're decoding jealousy sign by sign: who they are, what drives them, why they react the way they do, how to spot it, and most importantly, how to handle it. Part 1. The Fiery Reds. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bold, passionate, dramatic. Aries, the Challenger. Aries is the zodiac's warrior. Direct, competitive, impulsive. Jealousy style: explosive. They'll confront you immediately. What's going on here? Signs: sudden bursts of anger, dramatic gestures, starting arguments out of nowhere. Real-life example: your Aries partner sees you laugh a little too much at someone's joke, and suddenly they're in prove I'm better mode. How to handle: reassure them with direct honesty. They calm down when they know exactly where they stand. Leo, the Star. Charismatic, warm, theatrical, ruled by the sun. Jealousy style: over the top, dramatic, demands attention back. Signs: grand gestures, showboating, suddenly dominating the room. Real-life example: your Leo date sees you compliment someone else, and they instantly turn dinner into their personal stage show. How to handle public recognition plus praise: tell them openly they're still your number one. Sagittarius, the Explorer. Optimistic, adventurous, restless truth seekers. Jealousy style: sarcastic or too cool to care, but they'll withdraw. Signs: jokes that sting, suddenly booking solo plans or trips. Real-life example: they hear you're hanging out with an ex, and instead of a fight, they casually drop, "Well, I'm off to Bali next week." Anyway, how to handle: reassure them with openness. Give them freedom and affection. That balance keeps them grounded. Part 2. Earth greens. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Grounded, loyal, protective. Taurus, the Protector. Steady, comfort-loving, stubborn, deeply loyal. Jealousy style: possessive, suspicious, sometimes controlling. Signs: asking too many questions, guarding their space or person. Sulking. Real-life example: they notice you texting late at night. Suddenly they're checking your phone bill just to see. How to handle: show consistency. Physical affection plus loyalty gestures calm Taurus down. Virgo, the Analyst. Perfectionists, detail-oriented, practical. Jealousy style: quiet criticism, nitpicking, interrogating details. Signs: picking apart your story, pointing out flaws in rivals. Real-life example: you mention a coworker, suddenly Virgo is asking their full resume, background, and intentions. How to handle: be patient and transparent. Reassure them with facts and actions, not just words. Capricorn, the Strategist. Ambitious, disciplined, future-focused. Jealousy style: cold, withdrawn, passive-aggressive. Why? They value loyalty and long-term stability. Jealousy makes them feel undermined. Signs: silent treatment, burying themselves in work, icy comments. Real-life example: you post with friends and your Capricorn partner doesn't mention it, but suddenly they're too busy for date night. How to handle: respect their pride, but reassure them with loyalty and stability. Part 3. Sunshine yellows. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Social, curious, lighthearted. Gemini, the Communicator. Witty, adaptable, playful, thrives on connection. Jealousy style: flirty distractions, gossip, or becoming too busy. Signs: flirting with someone else, subtle digs, or keeping their options open. Real-life example, you cancel a date, next thing, Gemini's tagged in 3 group hangouts. How to handle: keep conversations engaging. Reassure them verbally, they need the words. Libra The Diplomat: charming, balanced, relationship-oriented. Jealousy style: subtle shade, people-pleasing others while icing you out. Signs: passive-aggressive jokes, indecisiveness, suddenly overcompensating. Real-life example, you mention an ex, and Libra laughs it off, but spends the evening glued to their phone. How to handle: reaffirm their place with gestures of love. Clear communication restores balance. Aquarius The Visionary: independent, quirky, unconventional, freedom-loving. Jealousy style: detached, cold, pretends not to care. Signs: going aloof, ignoring calls, diving into big ideas. Real-life example, you hang out with someone new. Aquarius suddenly spends the weekend deep in their passion project. How to handle: give them space but show loyalty. Actions are greater than words with Aquarius. Part 4. Cool Blues. Water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Emotional, intuitive, deep. Cancer, the nurturer. Sensitive, protective, family-oriented. Jealousy style: withdraws, sulks, uses guilt trips. Signs: silent treatment, moody behavior, passive comments. Real-life example, you miss a call. Suddenly they're posting sad song lyrics. How to handle: show reassurance, affection, and consistency. They need to feel safe. Scorpio The Detective: intense, private, loyal. Jealousy style: intense, investigative, suspicious. Signs: asking probing questions, testing your honesty, watching quietly. Real-life example, they find one vague comment on your post. Suddenly they know your entire chat history. How to handle: be radically honest. Loyalty and transparency build trust. Pisces The Dreamer: emotional, empathetic, creative. Jealousy style: self-pity, escapism, playing the victim. Signs: dramatic sighs, woe is me comments, retreating into fantasy. Real-life example, you forget to text back, and Pisces replies with, I guess I'm invisible. How to handle: validate them emotionally, reassure them they're cherished. So, how do the zodiac signs show jealousy? Fire signs explodes, earth clings, air signs distract, and water drowns in emotions. But here's the beauty. When you understand what jealousy means for each sign, you stop taking it personally and start building stronger, more conscious relationships. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, tap subscribe, and grab a copy of the Happiness Manual. Available now on Patreon through the link in our bio. Until next time, remember, jealousy isn't weakness, it's just love in disguise, craving reassurance.